Well, thank you for joining me on this Bayou Gold Guy viewer mail call. Actually, it's a overall mail call, but I've got a couple of things that came in from viewers that are just too cool. So I'm going to show that first. Then I've got some other material that I've gotten in. But I had a big box. You can see this is one of the big shipping boxes that came in. And I opened it up. And y'all already saw that. Actually, it was closed up like that, sealed up and that. But this was in there loose. This is the big conglomerate piece there with all the quartz. This came from TOMCAT Prospecting up in Colorado. His work kind of puts him in a position to have access to a number of different kinds of natural materials like this. And he was one of the winners on my last giveaway on the Guess the Weight. And he ended up sending me, packing this up, like I said, and sending me a box of stuff for when I started the tumbling. And like I said, I'm just really anxious to see how those dark red crystals look. I don't really want to break this up, but I'd like to kind of take it apart some and see what, like I said, it's got quartz all through it as well. Very cool rock. And then it had a box in there as well with this stuff and some more very, very cool stuff. Yeah, he had sent me a picture with this, holding it under a light, and it was, just glowing. So a huge, I guess that's just a piece of quartz. But I mean, check that out. That is awesome. And then we've got this, which is looks like some kind of prehistoric horn off of something. You can see where it's came out of the rock there. Very cool thing. Same thing with a flashlight on this. Translucent. Another very cool piece. Check that out. I mean, that's just awesome, man. And then a number of these, they look like they've been tumbled. I'm pretty sure though this is just naturally, because he just got him a tumbler. Watching the videos I did, he saw the National Geographic tumbler and went ahead and got him one of those. So hopefully he'll be doing something on that too. But I mean, that looks like they naturally rounded off from rivers, because then there's other pieces like that are a little bit more rounded. That's another cool multicolor. There's one that's black with the obsidian broken there, where you can see the very sharp edge and glassy. Just awesome stuff. Here's this, which has got the white cap on it there of, I guess that's a white quartz in with the volcanic. It looks like that's a volcanic rock that it's attached to. And we've got some pieces there with the copper ore in them. Beautiful stuff. There's another piece there that's it's very light. It's like a some kind of basaltic rock with some inclusions is still trapped in it, but it's very light. But I mean, how cool is this stuff though, man? TOMCAT, I just can't thank you enough. That's a piece that came off of the big rock. But yeah, when you wet it down, like I said, a very cool rock. Let's see how our big quartz piece looks whenever we get it wet here. Wash it down. Yeah, man, that is really some really cool stuff. Like I said, this one, you can, like I said, you can see my hand on the other side of it. It's like a big chunk of ice, a big ice cube, but it's quartz. Same thing with that. A very nice wet look to it. Just like I said, just awesome stuff. And then these smaller, like I said, these smaller pieces. Again, it's like they're like little round ice. You can see like almost like glass right through them. See my fingers moving there. That's just wild. And then, like I said, there's some small. There's a little little quartz shard there that says. I wonder what makes them so black. That's what I'm wondering, how the black comes through just like that on the. It's like the same thing where it's got the black tip leading up from the, and then like I said, there's where it was anchored. It grew out from the rock, and then there's one that's really translucent, like that. That looks like just a piece of a broken, like a big ice cube. It's just beautiful. Look at that. Incredible stuff. Colorado's a pretty cool place. I wouldn't mind being up there looking for some of this stuff and throwing a little gold on the side. So, and again, even with the black there, you can see the translucence all the way through it. So, transparency. But so again, just thank you so much, TOMCAT. That is really awesome box of rocks there, man. I really appreciate your generosity of sending that. It wasn't a cheap postage on that either, man. It's really nice. I'm gonna pack him up. I gotta draw up some labels for him and send him a couple of channel stickers I haven't made yet. But look at that. That is just something, man. Very, very, very cool stuff. And then, like I said, the rest of those in there are a number of them. It would look, you may be getting some of these and a piece of these in your pay dirt. How cool would that be in the bottle? If they fit in the bottle, I'm sure he would. I'm sure he'd appreciate having some of his material there shared. But how cool is that? So yeah, I mean, that just smooth as it can be, you know. So all right, well, that takes care of this, the first part here. And again, check out. I'll leave a link to his channel, TOMCAT Prospecting. He started a channel now and is making out videos. So we'll recommend you go over there and check that out and just see what he's doing over there. He's got a cool sluice and some very unique sluicing mats that he's been putting to work. But I mean, just look at that copper. That copper ore is just really, really cool stuff too. So, all right, yeah, that's just very light. So, all right, well, thank you again, and we will move on to the next viewer mail. God, I wanted to show this. I have no place in my house without windows that can go dark, but check that out. Is that not cool? It says not quite as stunning in pitch black, but you can still get the idea of how that just lights up. Very cool. some nice crystals there. So yeah, like I said, I just wanted to show that because that's really, really neat stuff. I don't know if a black light would make it look different or not too. I need to get one of those so I can look at some of this stuff. But all right, like I said, I just wanted to show that because he'd sent me a picture holding it with looked like he had a light behind it too. It was like glowing. And yeah, it's really cool. So all right, we're at our next segment here, and I had this show up from Olympia, Washington, and I wasn't sure. I was thinking maybe it was my opals that were coming in finally. And I opened the package up, and there's a little vial inside. So I cut that open and open it up, and you can see there's some little pieces of something in there, you know. So I'm thinking, well, damn, is that my opal chips that they sent me? You know, that's pretty small. I take a look again at the packing slip, and let's get zoom down here. I take a look at the packing slip again, and it shows that it is actually from MrMinix, and it is 100 milligrams of purple gold, and which is a tenth of a gram, and so yeah. So then I started taking a look at this stuff, and hold on, let me get it set. So yes, he had mentioned it on one of our chats about purple gold, and I had never heard of it or seen it. And if you haven't either, then there you are. This is your example of what purple gold looks like. And which I had to message him back, because from as far as I thought that gold was a totally non-reactionary metal. That's why they, you know, use it in humans so much, and for electronics and all that stuff. But it seems what nature can't mess with, humans definitely can. And they use I need to look. I need to find the message from him. But basically, they expose it to, I think he said, aluminum under electrolysis and a certain process, and it turns it purple, but it makes it very brittle, so it's not malleable anymore to be able to use it for jewelry or anything like that. I don't know if there's if there is actually a use for it, you know, specifically other than just tampering with it and being able to do it. I'm not, like I said, I don't know what applications it might be, but very, very cool stuff. Purple gold, and it's like I said, it's shiny, and I don't know if the damn thing keeps moving here, but yeah, and like I said, it's some tiny little pieces there. So yeah, at $15 per 100 milligrams, it's it's not cheap stuff. So I'm just really impressed with the way this stuff looks, and I thank MrMinix so much for sending this to me. And like I said, it's just really something else. So I will be sending him a thank you for sure, because I mean, that's $21 with shipping for this little sample here. But it's something that like I said, I've never seen before. You're not gonna find it unless you really look for it, I'm pretty sure. So excellent. So MrMinix, I thank you again so much. Really appreciate it, my friend. He's one of the viewers that's always on the chats with us whenever we do the live premiere, the live chat premieres for the videos and stuff. So great guy, and really good, a really good friend to the channel, and like I said, very generous. I thank you so much for that. I went from, what the hell did they send me? They ripped me off on my on my opals, to, oh man, how cool, thank you so much. So it was a real roller coaster ride with this stuff, seeing what it was, and figuring out who sent it. So all right, well, now we'll move on. I've got some stuff that I got in from just in some gym bags that I picked up to have, so we'll take a look at that and move on. So again, thank you so much to TOMCAT and MrMinix for again, very, very generous of them. Really appreciate their support for the channel too, man. So, and MrMinix also has a channel. I'll put a link for his. He's been doing some videos himself, so check them out too. So all right, we'll be back. All right, well, I'm not exactly sure what this will be part of, but it's a little short unboxing segment here. My package made it through customs from Rajasthan, India. And it's from a gem supplier there. Found it on, I guess this was maybe on Etsy. Actually, John R. Prospecting is the one who, as usual, was I was talking to him and he's turned me on, but it came in the box, a plastic box in that envelope, and it's taped up. I thought, well, let's go ahead and see. This is 200 carats of assorted gems. I paid $6 for this, including postage. So, let's see what looks like for $6. I figured I'm not going to go wrong for $6. So, the picture looked pretty cool. You know, they show a big pile of gems, and you're going to, just like when they show you a gold, you know, the gold ads with a big pile of gold, and you're going to get a little tiny vial of that in the bottom of it. But 200 carats adds up to a decent number of stones. If they secured it for the shipping, but it seemed like it would be a decent number of stones, even if they were. And I believe it said they were. Oh, it's been too long now since I ordered this, but the sizes of them were all right. Oh no, this is not what I thought I was going to get. This is my amethyst order I had. I think I paid. I'll have to look. I think these were. Oh, you're not even. Damn. Well, it's not an unboxing if you can't see it, is it? I'll have to look and see. I'll put a price and the text in here on what I paid for these, and then there's a separate little pack here. So let's check these out. Very, very nice. I think, if I'm thinking right, I think these were like $12 maybe. I paid the $9 or $12. Again, shipping included. But it showed, I can't get anything open here today. Nothing more compelling on a video than watching somebody sit there fumbling trying to get a damn package open. So, actually, those look just like they showed in the picture of the for the ad, with not even that many of them on that. So I mean, they're not. You can see they're not giant, but they are not tiny, and they have a very nice look to them. I think that's like I said. I'll put the price on in the on the text here for this. But yeah, man, I think those are some really nice looking amethysts. Very dark purple, and they're shards. I mean, they're chips off of something, obviously bigger, but very dark. I could see running these, putting some of these in a tumbler around and see how they go. But yeah, like I said, they're really. I'm impressed with that, because I know, like I said, I didn't pay more than pretty much. I'm pretty sure I didn't pay more than $12 for these. That's a lot. That's a lot of gizmo bags to get that many amethysts, and usually the ones that they have in theirs are very much lighter colored to almost clear, as you can see the deep color in those. So very cool, man. I'm real happy with that. Shoot, yeah. So it said on the order it could come in as late as, like, I think March 15th. It was like a 3-week difference in time. I only ordered these probably 10 days ago, if that. I don't know if it's even, I'll have to, like I said, I'll look when I get the price on the phone. Let's see what it says about these, why they're separate and smaller. It says, thanks buyer, thanks for buying the product. Once you received, please leave a feedback. Giving free item gemstone. Thank you. Online store, Etsy, and it's a galaxy of gemstones is where this came from. So I'm really not sure. I guess. I mean, that's not that much of a real thank you. I don't know. Maybe are those amethyst too, or is that some other kind of stone? I mean, it looks like they seem a lot less impressive than the bulk of what they sent me. So I don't know, unless these are some other kind of a gem, different gem quality. I don't know if y'all, if anybody out there knows the difference between what these are, that they would put them in special, but they're pretty. They're very pretty little stones for sure. So, like I said, I'm just real happy with this. Well, let's try again. We've got another package came in today from Sandeep Kapoor, United World Couriers Inc. out of New York. I thought this was coming from India. I don't know if that's a middleman shipping or what, but we didn't have what I thought this was. This may be what I thought I was getting the other day. It is taped to hell there, man. Okay. All right, well, let me get this cut away and we'll be back. And it's sealed up with the tape and the bubble wrap, and I think this is our 200 carats of assorted gems. We'll see here. There we have it. And again, if this is is there any kind of shipping information on this at all? No, and no. No tags or anything with this. So it doesn't have, I don't see a customs label on it. So I'm really not sure, but this is the only other thing I had out. So it's looking pretty cool, though, I have to say. Let's dump this out and see what they sent us on this deal. Like I said, I was already surprised with that amethyst. I paid the amethyst. I looked it up. I paid $13 for that amethyst that I showed on the first part of this. So $13 for all that amethyst was pretty cool. $6 for this. I'm thinking that's really cool. I'm not sure what that is, but the light's not picking up. There we go. There's the iridescence on it. Very, very cool looking. Some little cubes there. It's got the layering to it, and then a yellow. I don't know if that's a topaz crystal there. We've got another piece of the amethyst there, and another piece of that. That rock there, and then we've got a variety of some quartzes, it looks like, and then another little pieces of amethyst, and I guess that's some other type of quartz with some red in it. And then this piece here, I'm not sure if that would be, I think it's a little too dark for aquamarine, but it's pretty cool. And then they sent a second little bag here. Let's see what's in this one. Like I said, there's nothing suggesting what any of this stuff is, other than just from the description I'd gotten on it, which it said 200 carats of gems, assorted gems. And there's a gift from Gems Museum. So this is the little bag is an extra gift of these here that were included extra over what we got. And again, it's some cool looking pieces there. And this one's got some reds. I'm not sure. I know that looks like a piece of, I don't know if that's garnet. Looks kind of big for garnet. Could that be ruby? I mean, that looks pretty big for chunks of ruby, but I've never, I mean, it's dark enough to look like it could be ruby. And then there's some green. That's pretty green looking with the iridescence on it too. But, and then another piece with some white, the quartz with the black. But I don't know. What do you think? For $6, would you say that that's a pretty good little buy? And that was included postage. $6 out the door for this. And actually, I think it my account when I looked it up, it actually charged me like $5.58. It wasn't even $6. So, but yeah, I mean it's some kind of cool stuff there, you know. So something else to maybe throw in the tumbler and see how it goes. But I think I would be inclined to order another $6 bag of this stuff just to see what comes in the next one. And all right, well that's like I said, I just wanted to. I'll add this with the ongoing mail call. But y'all, what y'all leave a comment? Is that, do you know? Is that red? Does that look red enough to be ruby? Or do garnets get big enough to break off in chunks like that? I don't know. And then I've never had anything yellow, like I said, like that. But I assume that's topaz rather than citrine. But there's another little. Actually, there's a few little pieces of peridot that I'd seen in there. So all right, yeah, there we go. There's a little bits of peridot. So yeah, like I said, I'm really happy with that. I think that's pretty cool. So all right, I just want to say once again, thank you to John R. Prospecting for sending me these big vials. He sent me a few of these, and I've had really nothing to put in them until now. These pieces are just too big to fit in, so they'll go in the jar of our ongoing. There's our beautiful copper round from Vendetta that's always out on the counter. But yeah, we've got our jar of stuff that I've collected before, so we'll put those bigger pieces in with that. But this will keep our latest batch together. It makes a pretty nice little tube of neat looking stuff. All it needs is a bunch of Gator eyes in there to fill in the gaps, and we're good. So, thank you, John. Once again, you've come through with the glass vials at right the size that I need. So, and I just need to go back and amend this part of. You already saw the upgrade in the text that I had these two materials confused. That the stones here were the ones that were the more expensive, $22 plus minus the shop discount they give you, which got it down to, like $12 or whatever, and then the shipping. So the amethysts were the ones that actually reduced down to like $6 for that big bag of amethyst. And also these are moonstones. This was not quartz. This was when you see the little black in it, and you can see the blue. These are the blue moonstones that get that shimmer on them. So very cool. Like I said, I just wanted to show that and correct like I said, because I didn't know what it was, and John R. Prospecting is one that filled me in on what to look for and what these actually were, because he got the same bag. We both got the same bags of these things from orders from these companies. So, but yeah, I'm thinking about ordering a little more of that stuff, because that is really a cool thing to have in the. Just to be able to throw in the pay dirt. I threw some in the stuff I sent to Julie Banshee prospecting there for her Fresno show. So there's a piece of that in the bottle there with hers. And then, again, that stuff that's so cool. I don't know what this material is, but it's very black and it's pretty light, but it has that same iridescence to it that's just beautiful. And have got a couple of few pieces of that in this bag as well. So neat stuff. So like I said, I just wanted to amend that, and it came from Etsy, like I said again, and it's where's my? I've gotten some other cool stuff. I got my my bottle of crystallized silver. I got an ounce of that for $30 from C&J. There, 199% fine. So really, for an ounce of that stuff, that's really a pretty good. I think that's a pretty good price for pure silver to have, and just a few pieces of that thrown in really light up a pay dirt as well. Neat to find. So you can get some really cool stuff on Etsy, and I've been pretty happy with everything so far that I've gotten. So all right, well, like I said, I just wanted to amend that, and if you saw the text on there, I tried to correct it in the video, but I I was confused. All right, and we'll wrap this up with the last thing I'd gotten in was a very nice thank you note from Julie at Banshee Mining for thanking me for taking part in the show, and she sent me a couple of her channel stickers. Very, very cool, very neat stickers. I really like those. They look kind of sophisticated, but and sorry, the cat's having trouble today, but yeah, so very cool. Thank you so much. I really appreciate having those. I need to figure out something that I can put all these different stickers on and display them. That I can bring in and out from outside at the gold station, because I don't want to leave stuff outside like that. So, but and as you can see, that's a bottle of my pay dirt. I have maybe a couple left. Like I said, it's been going this week. So if I get more than a couple of more orders over, I'd be willing to make up a couple more batches if I need to. So, but yeah, $75, half gram guarantee, but definitely more than a half gram in there. And as you can see, I haven't put the label on the back yet because I won't list what's in there until my last until I load it up with the goodies that go in this one with the gold. So of course it'll have gator eyes and gator teeth, but you know, we're gonna have a variety of different things that we can put in there for sure. I got a jar full of different kinds of gems and garnets, and some of that stuff that I got from John R. Prospecting, the neon blue apatite and the tanzanite, and I've got some ruby chips already and a number of other things. You can see some gold mixed in there. So yeah, we will label it up before it goes out. So thank you again for joining me on this mail call. Appreciate you being here. And like I said, contact me at BayouGoldGuy79@gmail.com if you would like to see about getting some of this while it's around. I take PayPal. I don't have PayPal or any kind of pay app. It's strictly money orders, or I could do Zelle up to the $600, $599, but I'm not giving those bastards any more money. So, but there you go. So thank you again. Everyone have a great day, and we'll see you on the next video for gold.